the sad truth that us foster kids know, but hate to come to terms with. So I'm gonna talk to y'all if you ever been in foster care, if you grew up in the foster care system, right? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth that we know, you know what I'm saying, but we just don't want to come to terms with. Genuinely, we know all this shit in our head. We know nobody's coming to save us. In our head, we know we gotta do what we gotta do to get out of our situation. In our head, we know all these things, but we just fail to do it. You know, some of us are too traumatized to even want to make a move. Some of us are scared. Some of us, you know what I'm saying? All these factors that just adds on to the reason why a lot of even not even foster kids, you know what I'm saying, just Americans, people in general, the whole fucking world. You got the 1% that's up there. Then you got the rest of us that's not doing what we need to do. Everybody, we're gonna stop all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying, who I'm talking to right now, you know what you gotta do to get to where you're going. You know the habits you need to stop. You know everything, you feel me? Even me, I knew this shit. I knew I need to cut out this, I need to cut out that. I need to get better with money management. I need to, you know what I'm saying? I know I needed to start trusting people again. It's like a lot of these stuff that traumatized us, you gotta work on it in order to get to the next step, the next phase in your life, you feel me? And that's low-key what I want to talk to y'all about, you feel me? I've been taking a long time to get this started, bro, but I finally got my camera, right? I got my camera today, I got my SD card, I just came in the mail, and I'm starting off with a little DJI Osmo 3, Pocket 3, you feel me? Because, hey, why not? Why would I go crazy on like an actual camera? You gotta start from somewhere, you feel me? So I've been telling myself I want to start making YouTube videos. I got 2 channels, so I'm probably gonna post this on my Soul Survivor channel, right? That's the brand I want to start. I don't know what I wanted to turn into. I just have an idea. Like I wanted to be something big, like an awareness hub type of place where foster kids can go and get information and watch other foster kids tell their stories, and you know what I'm saying, like a podcast type of thing also. And I'm interviewing foster kids, you know. So that's the brainstorm of what I wanted to turn into. I got the brand, then I got the name, I got the, you know what I'm saying, I got everything in pack. I even got the logo started, you know what I'm saying. It's just now making videos and actually putting the work in and me sharing my story, right? So without further ado, I'm gonna introduce myself to y'all. I'm gonna tell a little bit of myself, my background, all right? So my real name is Chideri. Online I go by Finesse, right? I shorten it to FNSC because they got me, they thinking I'm copying people now, right? So I had to go with that little, you know, FNSC, right? That's still Finesse, right? But I grew up in foster care, right? I'm Nigerian originally. I moved to the United States when I was 9 years old, and I couldn't speak a speck of English. Couldn't speak a word of English. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could speak English, right? But the accent, right? Because in Nigeria we were taught how to speak English, but I just never knew how to, you know, communicate with Americans because their accents sound like a whole different language. If you're a foreigner, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You'll be speaking English like, yeah, so how are you doing? Like, my name is, that's not the way they speak. Or they're like, yo, how you doing? My name is, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different, they speak fast, you feel me? So I had to get with it, right? So I'm a fast learner, right? It took me about 2-3 months, right? I learned English. I'm communicating with Americans, people in my classroom, my classmates, my teachers, right? I'm communicating well with them. They're so intrigued about me being from Africa. You know, they asking me all these crazy questions like, yo, did you have a lion? And if y'all know me in high school, or if you my friend, if you know me like in high school, like middle school, you know, like I was lying to them. I was never the type to get bullied, right? So I'm not a timid kid. I'm not shy. I mean, I was shy growing up, right? New surrounding, new places. New place. So I was shy growing up, right? But as I got older, like that went away. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when I was a kid, like when I was in middle school, I could never get bullied because the concept of getting bullied never sat right with me. Like just because I'm from another country, you're gonna make fun of me because of what you have in your mind. Like the concept of Africa and how Africa is, you gonna make fun of me for being from my country. You know, like typical, right? What they see on TV. You know, kids with bloated stomachs, kids that are ashy. You know, for 50 cents a day, you could feed an African kid. That type of thing, right? That's what a majority of Americans have in their mind about Africa. Not knowing Africa is like one of the most beautiful continents out here. I'm talking about with rich religion, with rich, like I'm talking about rich everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we just don't know how to cultivate, and like the economy sucks. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're like a third world. Like Nigeria's a third world country because the government system is shitty. It's ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to curse in my videos, right? But genuinely, that's how it is, right? So most Americans don't know what you know, it is to be in Africa, where, you know what I'm saying, like how beautiful it is. So I know how it is because I lived there. I knew I had fun. I didn't go through that. I didn't go through hardships. I didn't even remember going through hardships. My mom provided everything for me, right? She did the best that she could. So coming to this country, I'm not gonna let no random kid, my classmate, you know what I'm saying, clown me for that. So I never went for that, right? But my thing was, I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying, I don't really try to make people laugh, but genuinely, if you get my humor, you gonna laugh. If not, hey, keep it pushing. You feel me? But I would genuinely lie to these kids. I'm like, yeah, I had a pet lion, I had a pet monkey, a pet tiger. Till this day, I swear for God, I ain't never seen a lion a day in my life. I'm from Africa. I'm Nigerian. I never seen a lion. I went to the zoo plenty of times, but never went to a zoo with lion. You feel me? So yeah, that's my way of like, yo, you're not finna clown me, bro. Like, what? I'm gonna use it and turn it into something good. And that's, you know what I'm saying? If you picking up what I'm putting down, right, that's genuinely how I'm moving through life. If you throwing me everything my way, I'm gonna use it and turn it into the good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I done been through, me moving into home, me moving to what is it called? Going to a group home, me, you know what I'm saying? Everything I done been through, I'm using it to fuel me now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to outdo me in the past. That's generally my mindset. That's generally, you know what I'm saying, my motto. That's the way I live life now. And I'm not coming to y'all like on some like, yo, I made it in life. Like, I got the materialistic things, but one thing I am is like abundant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take that away from me. I'm very abundant. I'm very blessed. Like, my mindset first, right? I learned how to change my mindset into a more positive mindset, and genuinely, that would be the goal of my brand, right? Soul Survivor. I genuinely want it to be like a tool for foster kids to where they can just go, you know, it could be a website where they can, you know what I'm saying, maybe reach out to, you know, something where they could connect with everyone. You can directly talk to people. People are in this to help you succeed in life, right? Because I know, like, if I had something like this growing up, I probably would have had an ease of mind. Like, I probably would have felt safe, and I probably would have, you know what I'm saying, not rushed life to maybe reach 18 so I could get out of care. And, you know what I'm saying, I probably would like, oh, it's a lot of benefit, because I signed myself out when I turned 18. As soon as I turned 18, signed myself out of care. I didn't want nothing to do with care. And I figured out real quick, like, yo, this is not sweet. You got to sign yourself back in, fam. You don't got nobody, you feel me? So I signed myself back in care. But I'm jumping from story to story to story, right? But this is my first video ever on this channel, if I posted on this channel. So I just want to make, bring awareness to it, right? And I want y'all to give me feedback, right? I want y'all to give me feedback on what y'all think this brand, just the name Soul Survivor, what it will turn into, right? Like, I believe in this shit so much. This is what I got tatted on me right here. Soul Survivor. That's, you know what I'm saying? But that's really what I wanted to turn into. Something that just can help foster kids, you know, like me. Because when I turned 21 and I was getting that age to age out, mind y'all, I'm turning 22 this year. Like, literally, my birthday is Friday. Even like today, my birthday, my birthday is May 8th. So this Friday coming up is my birthday, and I'm turning 22. And I'm in my own apartment. I have my own car. Like, I pay my bills on time. I do a lot of social media things. I work in real life. I'm in school right now as well too. So I got it going for myself, right? Nobody got to push me. I made myself like, I got to go and get it, because I already know nobody coming to save me, right? And that's the harsh reality. The more honest we could be with ourselves, with just owning the truth, we gonna be good. I ain't gonna lie. Every foster kid, no matter what you done been through, you done been in jail, you done been to 16 different homes, you done been abused, you done been whatever, right? I'm not saying like just fuck what you went through. No, I'm saying use what you went through to feel the version of you now, right? If you don't have it in you to evolve, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know, you gotta get it gotta come in within. You could watch a lot of motivational videos, right? You could watch this video right now, right? You could watch videos of people doing well in life, right? Nothing will change if you don't make it, if you don't make the change, if you're not the change, nothing will ever change in your life. You waking up on time is never gonna change. You like nothing. You making an amount of money that you want to make in life is not gonna change, right? I'm telling y'all this. I don't had a 10K month before, like this year, right? We're in May now, right? And if y'all know y'all don't know, right? But my siblings, I would always tell them that, look, I'm gonna make 10K. I'm gonna make 10K this month. This is how I speak about my life now. I'm not shy about money. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared about these things that used to have me scared. Like, yo, how am I gonna make it? you gonna figure it out along the way. I promise you. You just gotta hit the ground and start running. You feel me? If I never hit the ground and start running, I'm not gonna be where I'm at in life. You know what I'm saying? So I done had a 10K month. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning new skills online. Like, yo, this is my life right now. I'm telling y'all right now, because this is how I speak about my life. I'm gonna have a McLaren 720S. I'm gonna have that house I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna travel the world. I'm telling y'all this because I know it's gonna happen, and that's how confident I am in the new person that I like literally built, my new version of me. You know what I'm saying? The way I think now. I don't think like, oh my God, how am I gonna do it? I'm not even gonna say it, because how am I gonna get it done? How am I gonna accomplish it? Yo, your goals in life gotta scare you so much that you gotta think like, yo, how am I gonna get it? But it shouldn't scare you enough to you can't say it out loud. You feel me? It should scare you like, yo, how am I gonna accomplish it? If you say to yourself right now, yo, I wanna make 10 million this year, $1 million this year, you probably like, oh my God, in your head like, oh my God, boom, boom, clap, like, how am I gonna do it? That should scare you, right? Because you ain't never really done it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, bro, if you start like just literally putting yourself out there, whatever, learning a new skill, whatever you gotta do, you hit the ground running. Maybe going to research how to. Some of y'all ain't never even looked up on, y'all got ChatGPT now. Y'all ain't never even looked it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the type of nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be that type of nigga to get on here and encourage you, right? Mindset, everything, no matter what I'm telling you, everything all boils down to mindset, right? You can't become what you ain't never been if you don't really try. You really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't got quotes or sayings for y'all. I'm just flowing right now. I'm just floating like, I'm just floating like out the top of my head, you feel me? You can't get to where you're going if you don't actually put in work, if you don't actually hit the ground running, if you don't start taking steps to be that version of you. You think the version of you right now that's sitting down, that's depressed, that's like blaming everybody for your problem, you know what I'm saying? Or it don't even matter. Even if people were the one that did, even like a lot of defects, I mean, a lot of people in defects, or, you know what I'm saying, like in the child welfare, they determine what your life is for you in that moment. But at the end of the day, bro, when you hit 18, 19, you can't blame them no more. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the initiative. You gotta take action. You gotta take, what is it called? You gotta hold yourself accountable, right? Accountability. And you gotta get yourself out this position. Cause I'm telling you, it all boils down to this. Nobody coming to save us that genuine. Some of us maybe got parents that still love us. You know, they just probably, you know, did whatever they did to get us taken out of care from their home. Some of us got parents who are shitty. Some of us got parents who are drug addicts. Some of us got parents who are abusive. You know, it gets worse. I promise y'all. If y'all hear some of the stories that I'm gonna bring to this page of, you know, other people sharing their story, y'all gonna see your story. You think your story is like, oh my God, my story. No, it's always somebody worse times 10. I thought my story was worse. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all this, I'm being so open and honest. Like, I don't went to jail before. You know what I'm saying? 17 years old, went to jail because a girl lied on me, right? And I'm thinking, how worse could it get? No, it's people that's been in worse situations than me. And that's really what keep me going. I'm not gonna lie. When I hear other people's story and like they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, do something with their life, do better, I don't let nothing define me. I'm so open. Like, I can't sit on here and tell y'all something on the internet that I'm not already good with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm just this healed person. Nobody's healed, right? But I know I've done a lot of work to get to where I'm at. And anybody in real life can tell you guys, right? This is me 2-3 years ago, right? I used to be mad at the world, like, yo, you know what? I didn't have no ambition, no goals. I'm like, yo, if this is my life, fuck it. I don't want to live no more. I'm not trying to get all like depression or nothing, but you know, we all have these moments, right? But and it wasn't when I started. It wasn't till when I started reading books about like mindset, like, you know what I'm saying, like Atomic Habit. I read the book The Secret. It brought me into like thinking about manifestation. Like, you know, it'd be shit like this that you probably never knew. If you go take the initiative to find out about yourself, I mean, for yourself, it's gonna do you a lot of good, man. You feel me? But I don't want to make this video too long. This is gonna be the intro video on this new channel, Soul Survivor, and I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited because I'm like, yo, I'm actually doing this for real. I got the camera. I could have started. Bro, my English is like crazy, right? But I could have started, right? I just been procrastinating. So y'all gonna help me hold myself accountable, and I'm gonna help y'all hold yourself accountable. If y'all maybe text me on TikTok or whatever, and if I reply, I'm not replying with no like sympathizing with you or no. I'm gonna tell you the steps you need to take to get to where you're going. I'm gonna be that type of big brother. You might hate and love at the same time. You're not gonna fuck with everything I say, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, I care about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I care. I want everybody to succeed. I want to see people when they're in this position, CEOs, and when they tell their story. Yo, I used to be in foster care. Like, I used to hear people tell me that type of story, and it's like a few people when when they make it in life. I'm in foster care. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, you was literally like me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be that type of person for y'all, and you can start winning right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to have that. I don't have that car. I don't have that. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all this. It's a mindset thing. You know, if you think you got to get this, that, materialistic stuff to be able to define success, you doing it backwards, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it so wrong. You're doing it backwards. Success is whatever you want it to be. Whether it's like you was at this place in your life and now you're at this place. Success can be stability, right? You could be stable. Maybe last year you wasn't even able to make rent. You was using a credit card. You was in loans, debts. You know what I'm saying? And now you making payments on time. Like, success can mean anything you want it to be, right? It's your life, mind you. At the end of the day, this your life. However you want your life to go, that's how it's gonna go. However, whatever work you put in, that's the result you're gonna get. You feel me? But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna end it right here. I want y'all to, please subscribe, reach out. I'm trying to build a community. I don't know what I want to turn into. Maybe a podcast, maybe, but I just know it's something that can bring every foster kid together. Not even just foster kids. Anybody that's going through hardships that want to elevate in life, right? But it all starts with mindset. Remember that. But appreciate y'all for watching. If you watch through this, end of this vlog, like, subscribe, all of that. You feel me? I'm out. Okay then.